Have you heard about the Vax Platinum Spotwash Spot Cleaner? Well, either you're here because you have one and you don't know how to use it, or you're here because you're thinking about buying one and you want to know more. You can get this spot cleaner for about $160 to $200. Quite cheap, not expensive at all. If you can remember, I did a video where I did the Anko spot cleaner. That is the one that I own. This one currently is not mine. It belongs to one of my clients who would like to know how to use it. So while I'm doing this for my client, I thought I'd help you in case you decide that you also want one. So before we even open this, let me tell you a little bit about it. Firstly, it comes with a 2-year warranty. That is great, so if something goes wrong, you can take it back and either get a new one or they can repair it for you. It has a self-clean function. I know, right? A self-clean function. And if I seem a little distracted, there is something here behind me, behind the box, that is taking up a lot of attention here. Hey? I'm trying to do a video, baby. So to tell you a little story about how I ended up with this, I have a client who borrowed my spot cleaner, and when she borrowed it, she didn't know how to use it. So she went online and had a look for videos on how to use the spot cleaner. Lo and behold, she found my channel. I don't like to give my channel out to my clients, but she found it. Anyways, she then decided, because she needed the spot cleaner so much, she was going to go out and buy one for herself. So she came back with this Vax spot cleaner. So she's asked me to just do a bit of a review and show how to use it, just so that she knows how to do it. She has a baby, so with the animals in her home, she just likes to keep it very nice and clean, and this will help her a lot with that. So first of all, you get yourself a booklet that looks like this, with all your instructions and how-tos inside. And you got all your connections that come with it. So I'm going to unbox this quickly, and then we're going to get into what everything does. Okay, I've unboxed it and I've decided to move to the kitchen because Happy is driving me insane. To start with, you have your carry handle at the top. I do like this. It has a very nice rubbery grip. Your on-off button is on the top over here. This side you have your clean water tank, which is a 1.5 litre. And on this side you have your dirty water tank, which is 1 litre capacity. The total weight of this is 3.9 kgs, so it's not too heavy. It comes with a nice long 4.5 meter cable, which is really handy. I don't think that's too bad. You can always add an extension if you need it to go further. At the back, it already comes connected like this. You have your pipe. Now this pipe, to me, is not very long. This means that you are going to have this very close by. If you're doing a car, it's probably going to have to be in the car with you. The hose length is 1.4 meters, so it's not very long. Your spray nozzle is over here, so you'll just push this back and forth in order for it to spray. To connect the upholstery tool, you're just going to click it on there, and it's in place. And to remove it, you will just push this button forward to release it. It's actually really easy to release, which is really nice. This bristle over here is a brush bristle. This one is a multi-purpose for upholstery, carpets, anything material, maybe your car seats. This one is perfect for that. When you move on to hard floors and tiles, you will use this one, which has rubber bristles, which is really nice that you can use it on hard floors and tiles. Also comes with a 250 ml of the Vax cleaner. This is for upholstery and for carpets. At the back of the machine over here, this is going to be your hose self-cleaning port. So once you are done, this will go in there, you will put it on and it will clean itself. On the side over here, you have a spot where you are going to wind your cable around before you pack it away. In the front of your machine, you also get a little Vax Platinum Spot Wash, just a quick start guide, which is nice for when you get started. This is really cool because you can remove this top piece like that by pushing in that button. You can take it off, and you can actually get in there to wash that, which is really nice. Put it back in, you're just going to slide it back on and push it till that connects. This piece over here will just clip off, and you can go and plug your little rubber one in, and you're ready to go for your hard tiles and floors. If you're wondering what these funny little things are, these go and connect on the bottom of your machine over here. You will just slide them in like that, and this is to hold the hose when it comes around in place. So you've got two of them, one for the front and you have one for the back. On this side you have the clean water tank. To release it, you are just going to push this button down on the top. That looks like that, and it comes off. At the back over here, you have got all your indications of where you need to fill what to. You will unscrew this little knob, and this is where you will fill the solution. One thing I have noticed is that this is a little bit of a tricky situation, because while you're filling it like this, you can't really see where to fill it to these levels. So what you can do is just get a jug and try to measure out what you're putting in. I'm not going to use a solution in here. I'm going to pre-spray mine, and then I'm just going to use water. To put your water tank back in, you are just going to slide it, and then when it's in the bottom, push it down and it'll click into place. This side is where your dirty water will be. Same process, you will just click the button on top to release it. At the back you've got a clip to release it so that it opens. Underneath the dirty tank you will see these two little compartments. It does say here, important, remove lint and debris from screen. That would be on here. This will be anything that might just collect inside there that should not be in there. So when cleaning, remove anything that may be in here. To clip it back on, make sure this hooks into this part here first. Once you've got it in, you will just push it down, hook this back in, and you can attach it back in again by just clipping it back on. Something else you may want to note, at the back of your water tank, it does say here, please empty tank after use, only use with Vax cleaning solution. Do not use bleach. Do not use boiling water. Only use warm water, maximum 40 degrees Celsius. So that is all you need to know about this part of the Vax. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill my tank with water. I'm going to use carpet power today to do my carpet. This one is really great. They reckon it is an amazing stain and odor remover. Ideal for pet stains and odors. This one is a lavender fresh. It does have a nozzle on top which you can use to scrub with, but we're not going to use that. I'm literally going to pre-treat the carpet by spraying this all over, and then I'm going to go in with the Vax and just give it a good clean. There are two different indicators for the water solution. First of all, this one is for a smaller area, and this one is for a larger area. I've filled to the larger area because I may do a lot more than this will allow. I have a really grubby carpet in front of me. You can see all the marks on it. So we're going to use this to do a good test of this Vax today. This is the original look of the carpet. So you can see where it was clean versus where it is dirty. So first we're going to go in with a pre-treat. So there's our carpet done. There are some marks that are still showing in places, like over here for instance. In all fairness, some of these marks have been in this carpet for some time, so they may have settled in already, but it has actually done a really great job. And this is just using that carpet power on the carpet. Okay, I have got two carpet samples here, and we are going to go in with some red marker, some red tomato sauce, and red cool drink. Now I'm going to go in neat with the red cool drink. I'm not going to dilute it. These are just some things that kids usually end up messing on carpets. So we're going to do a bit of a... It's not really working so well. So let's go in with a different type of marker. So I've used one of these funny paintbrush type markers, which my daughter loves to use. You can see there. I'm going to go in with some tomato sauce. Let's do a little bit of this mixed cool drink. I'm going to give this a good rub in. Okay, so we're going to leave this to sit for a little bit. Let's say 5 minutes to get your spot cleaner out to clean this mess up. We let this sit and soak and see how it comes out. So what you would normally do with a mess like this is you would come in and pre-treat it maybe. If you are trying to clean it up straight away, you may not need to. So what we're going to do is try to clean this first with just water. Nothing inside the water, just plain water. So we've got our Vax ready. The hose is a little irritating because it's very stiff. You can't maneuver it very well, but we make do. So I'm going to go in and spray it with the water, and then we're going to go in and give it a good clean. Okay, that was the tomato sauce, which looks like it is all out. Let's do the cool drink next. I can still see a very subtle mark of the red cool drink in the carpet. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. I'm now going to give it a bit of a spray with the carpet power and leave that for a little bit. While that is busy soaking in, let's see if we can remove the marker from this. So that one came out really nice and easily. There's no marker there, but to be honest, the marker didn't work so well. Let's just quickly try this one, what we pre-treated for the cool drink. And it looks like it's taken that mark out. So we finished using the Vax now, and you can see we still have a little bit of water in the tank. We are now going to use the self-cleaning port at the back to clean the hose. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hose, and you can see the shape with the shape of that. Place it in, and you're going to put the machine on. So now your pipe should be clean and we should be able to pack it away. Here is all the water that came out from cleaning the pipe. And my water here is now empty. Okay, so you have gone through all the steps of cleaning this with me. I have shown you all the tools and how to use them. I didn't show you the hardwood floor tool. Unfortunately, I didn't really have anywhere to use this one, but you can give that one a try. It's going to work exactly the same way as the carpet one. I do think the spot cleaner though is probably going to be used more on a carpet than on the hard floors and tiles. My thoughts, I think it really did do a really good job. I think the only thing it really has different to the Anko spot cleaner is the self-cleaning function. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Please remember something I didn't show you. This is the suction section up here. When you are sucking the water, make sure that that is flat on the carpet so that all that water gets sucked out through here. If you're going to only use the scrubbing tool, you will see that that doesn't actually go flat and it's not going to suck the water up. You do need it to be straight down in order to suck up the water. That was just something I thought I'd mention. Overall comments, like I said, really happy with the machine. Let me know, do you guys think that the Vax is worth purchasing? I do think it really is a good buy, and I think that my client is going to love her machine. The carpet that I used to clean, you could see had really bad marks on it, and it seemed to get most of it out. There was just 1 or 2 spots here and there that it didn't get out. Unfortunately, the marker didn't work too well. I don't know what marker they missed on my previous carpet, but it really was bad. This one just wouldn't go onto the carpet, so that was a little bit of a fail. But the tomato sauce and the cordal came out quite well. If you guys enjoyed this video and you are thinking of purchasing the cheaper option, the Anko spot cleaner, go check out this video where I show you how you can use that one. A tip I'd like to leave with you is, if you can get one of those trigger guns that spray the solution on, go and spray the solution onto the carpet before you clean it. It just gives it that extra time to soak in and really get into the carpet, especially if you've got tough stains. And then when you go in to clean, it's going to be a lot easier to remove it. You will see I did do some cleaning where I went up and down in small patches. Do little pieces at a time. Don't try to do very large pieces. So concentrate on just like small sections. I like to concentrate on like a 10 centimeter gap. So I will clean 10 centimeters before I move down to the next part. Remember, it is just a spot cleaner. It's not a proper carpet cleaner. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next clean.